Please here, and welcome to the Sparks Show, where we got comedy, news, and two forgettable digs.
With Sparks.
You've got tiny wrists.
Pike.
Hates French toast and your children.
And you, the committee.
Yo, what up, fucker?
Subscribe now and become a committee member. Let's rock.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, hello. You caught me. Caught me dancing. You caught Pike. Pike, you okay? You saying hi to all your, what is that? Your agent, your manager, your fan base?
Yeah, we got some people here. Yeah, they're just hanging out. So don't worry,
good.
they won't be a distraction.
Okay, good. I cannot have my Pikey boy all twist and turned around here because all of his adoring fans want a little piece of him. I need all of at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media. All right?
Every inch, buddy. It's yours.
That's what I want. I want every inch.
Take him. Take it like a magician pulling that rope out of his pocket. Just take it. What the fuck? What is that? What am I referencing?
I don't know. A magic trick of some sort.
What's the one where he's pulling like a multicolored scarf out, like a continuous string out of a hat?
Are you saying that's a known trick with a name and everything?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about the name, but it's like a cartoon thing. You would see. It's like it's like he pulls a rabbit out of his hat. That's like number one.
Yeah.
Number two is getting sawed in half in a box. And this is like number three.
Yeah.
You know, this is one of the big three.
It's like, hey, man, you need a new colorful scarf? And then he pulls it out of
his sleeve. There you go. I think
his
it's his sleeve.
Yeah.
He just keeps pulling it out. I don't know. It's one of the less exciting ones.
Yeah, that's hardly a magic trick. Like, dude, it's obviously just shoved up your sleeve. It's not.
Exactly. Yeah. It might even run down to like your, stomach area.
The pants, yeah.
Down to the bottom, yeah, all the way to the foot if you want.
Oh my God. Were you big into magic? Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Me too.
Me too. Oh, I loved it. There was a time where I'm like, you can do this. Like, why don't you, how cool would it be to a magician? I was obsessing over it.
Oh, that's my favorite Pike, is Magic Pike. I love that. Are you kidding me? You can do this. You can be a full-time magician.
Why not? I know a guy, one of the guys that he owns the bar that we play at a lot. He is also like on the weekend, he'll fly to Vegas and do these like big corporate events. He's a magician.
What?
Yeah. I guess he makes a shit ton of money doing that, which is the weirdest thing. One of these guys where it's like, you can't picture him. It's like a second life he's living. I cannot imagine him doing a magic show, but I guess he's good at it.
Apparently. Yeah, that's always the biggest magic trick for magicians, is making a career reappear. You're like, ta-da, and I have income. Ha, ha, ha. And now I will show you the greatest trick of all. A W-2. Yeah, and then you're like, what the? Oh, my God, he's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's impressive. If you can get those corporate events, you're set.
Definitely.
And it's not even magic. I don't know if I'm breaking that to anybody.
Any kind of corporate event.
Magic. No, I mean, it's just all, you know what I mean? Like, there's no magic to what they're doing.
No.
I don't think.
I would say sleight of hand would be the way to go about it. Yeah.
Mostly.
What was your best magic trick before we start the show?
I got one card trick that I learned one trick when I was a kid. I'll never learn another because it's the best fucking trick. Every time I say this, people are like, whatever, I'm sure I've seen it. A, they haven't seen it, and B, they can't fucking believe it. It's super good.
Can I ask you a favor? Can you do this magic trick, film it, and we'll put it on Patreon? We'll put it up on our Patreon.
Sure. I need a volunteer from the crowd, so it might have to be my wife.
Hey, that's fine. Let's do that. That'd be so dope. I can't wait to see Pike's Magic Trick. We'll film it and we'll put it up there on our Patreon, which we'll talk about here in a second. Before we start the show and before the fact that we have to, do a Rectum Riddle and the news that matters and give out the $100 code word and talk about some of Pike's punishments and all this kind of good stuff. Pike, let me ask you this. You ever think about getting Botox?
Okay. I think about it often, but I don't.
Really?
I don't know exactly what it does. So that's where the thinking ends. I think about it enough until I should probably look it up, and then I stop. You know why? Because I just have, as you probably can see, because you can see my face. Thankfully, it's a camera, but I just have always had bags under my eyes, even as a young man. They're just horrible.
Yeah,
it's just like I just hit the genetic, whatever the opposite of the lottery is. It's just, in every way, especially that way. It's like, Jesus Christ, okay, enough bad draws.
I don't.
Jesus.
You're saying both your parents overdrafted when they were drawing from the genetic account. They're like, oh, damn it, we ran out.
We don't have enough for his eyes.
Yeah. Oh, no. I think your eyes are fine. I think you're way more self-confident. Dude, first of all, you look like a young man. You don't look like you're, elderly. It's not like old man bags sitting under there.
Nah, man, but that's the first thing that you notice. Like, if you compare pictures, it's always like, oh, well, look at his eyes. He's aging. And they're so bad. So bad, especially if you get me in the morning, which you're getting me right now. This is how you get me. It's just one quick Google. Injecting Botox to treat bags or dark circles under the eyes is an off-label use in the U.S. FDA has not approved it, so it sounds safe. I think I'll do it.
Great. I can't wait to see a wide-eyed Pike here. Yeah, that is so paralyzed. Hey, Pike, what's wrong? I haven't blinked in 3 days, but I'm all right. I look great. I don't know if you do.
But I look. Yeah. Oh, man. I wish it wasn't the case, but let me ask you. Let me ask you this, Sparks. You mind?
Please.
Is there a celebrity that could, have I asked you this before? Is there a celebrity that could die today and you would have to text me and say, hey, man, we can't do the show tomorrow? Like, I'm too messed up.
You have not asked me this yet.
Okay. Well, now I have.
There's a bunch of them that would affect me greatly. Yeah, there's like some people.
To the point you would have to say, hey, we're not doing the show today.
Oh, to the show. Not doing the show? No.
Yeah. Really?
No, because I'd do the show and just talk about that person who died.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, who would it be?
If there was one, like who would affect you emotionally? Almost to the point like it's a relative or a friend. But it's not. It's a celebrity.
Conan O'Brien.
Really?
That would destroy me.
If it was like unexpected.
Oh yeah.
We're not talking 30 years from now when he's old.
Correct.
Like if he was murdered today, you would get on the show to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, Kobe Bryant's death. That was like, oof. I mean, that hit me hard. And I didn't even know that was going to hit me hard. I think this is so tragic because of his daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. Those 8 other people.
And those 8 other people.
Well, I never forget those people.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, so sometimes it's a celebrity who I didn't really know that I was like, oh yeah, no, they're great. But yes, people who are currently living that I absolutely adore. Conan O'Brien is number 1. I think Norm Macdonald would be number 2.
Oh,
and Norm, I love him, and that would rock me. I think those 2, Conan and Norm.
All right. Just a couple of funny
comments.
guys.
Yeah, and I think maybe one of the dudes in Tool or Rage, because then it's like, oh no, that's not, the band is done. That's one of those, you feel bad about their death, but then also you're like, oh shit. Also, selfishly, I'm not gonna.
Is this ticket good for Phoenix still?
Right. So you're like, no, kind of a thing. So I don't know. I think, but I think Conan O'Brien would be the first person that has brought me a ridiculous amount of joy where I feel like I know him as a person, even though he has no idea who I am, where I'm like, no. I kind of get who he is on a more intimate, not to sound too creepy. I've looked through his window several times on a more intimate scale. Like I kind of understand how his brain works.
I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I would say any member of Blink-182.
Sure. Yeah.
And like Travis Barker almost died once, but that was a long time ago before I was like totally obsessed. But now it's the same thing. I've seen every video, every interview, every behind the scenes, listened to every podcast. Like I feel like I know them very personally. And they're a big part of every day for me. So yeah, that would F me up pretty good. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know if Jerry Seinfeld would do that for me.
Oh, wow.
He is kind of old. He is kind of older now, and he hasn't done anything for me lately. Like what he did for me is just already done.
You're talking about the show Seinfeld.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, he pops up here and there, like, but for the most part, he's done providing me with what I need.
Yeah. So, you've used him and you've cast him aside now. You're like, I've sucked up everything I needed from you, Jerry.
Yeah.
And you just throw him aside.
Yeah. Like a dog in a dog fighting ring. Just throw him in the dumpster. Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
It's just awful.
No, I would be very sad.
Yeah, I understand. But not as sad as Travis Barker.
Yeah. Or
what about
Tom DeLonge?
Yeah, Tom DeLonge. What if he's like, I'm going with my aliens, right? And then he just drinks some Kool-Aid and goes off. I mean, are you going to be like, shit? Or are you going to be like, I kind of saw it coming?
So is he dying or what's the Kool-Aid?
Yeah. The Kool-Aid's the poison he drinks so he can catch the spaceship. Back of Halley's Comet,
Yeah. No, that would be horrendous for me. That I would say I don't know if I could do the show. I'd be like, you gotta just do it, man. Because I'm inconsolable over here. My wife is rubbing my head like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I could see
unless
that.
Unless you want that. Unless you want me to sit here and just like for an hour while you're trying to get some comedy going.
I love that. Yeah, actually, that'd be the best episode we've ever done. It'd just be me talking. It'd be me making jokes and you just crying on camera. What do you think about that, Pike? All right, cool. Let's get to the Rectum Riddle. All right. We've had internet issues. Pike has cried entire shows. He's now getting Botox. It's a hell of a way to begin things. That right there is at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media. He's going to be wide-eyed and still crying. He won't be able to move his face. It'll just be tears streaming out of his ducts.
That's the goal.
Exactly. I am at Sparks Radio on all social media. Give us a follow. If you want to hang out here after the show, that's always fun. And plus, I'm always looking for recommendos for Pike and his punishments. So please keep them coming. We'll get to those here in a second. I do want to ask, we mentioned the Patreon.
Patreon.com/Sparks Radio.
Get on there. All right. Join. It's $1 a month, $1 a month to be part of the elevated committee. That would be awesome. But if you want to go up to $5 a month, that's a member of the special committee. And the members of the special committee are going to get a little magic show from Pike and his assistant, his wife. So it should be really fun. It should be great to watch. I will be there and watch it. By the way, Pike, you and I, we have to schedule the live thing that we talked about. I was thinking of that. We gotta make that happen.
The live thing, of course.
Yeah. You don't remember what I'm talking about. That's fine.
I do. No, I do now. Yeah.
You do?
I was thinking about no. My head was in the card trick still.
Oh, that's fine. You're like, how do I do it? That's great.
Well, because people, you got to get it like at a party, because otherwise people are such douches about magic tricks. They can't just like accept it for what it is. They're like, no, I know how you did it. I'm like, oh, okay, so it wasn't magic, asshole? Like, of course not. Yeah, there was something I did. In fact, there was like 2 or 3 things I did that made this so cool. So stop trying to find them. Just enjoy the trick.
Just be entertained. That's why you got to walk away. It's all about the walk away. Like David Blaine did it right when he did it on the street. He's like, here's magic. There you go. And then like walks away. Because everyone goes, do it again. And you're like, no, I'm not going to do it again. That's ruining the magic.
Right. God, people. So if I put it on video, they're just going to keep rewatching it. And they're going to be like, oh, I saw what you did there. I'm like, okay.
Well,
but anyway, I'll
dial it back. Committee, special members, they're going to love it. They're going to be like, good job, Pike. And that's going to be it. And you're going to be fine with it. All right?
Okay.
Don't get, geez, you don't have to get all staunchy magician on us here. All right. I've never seen Pike get angry. It's the same thing as Pike's like, no, they're going to ask me to do it again. And then they're going to want to be like, I knew how you fit it. And then we have to, dude, it's just whatever. Okay, fine. Don't do the magic trick. You won't have to do it. No, I'll do it.
I forgot why I never pursued magic any further. That's why, because I get pissed.
Oh my God. We got a $100 code word. We're going to be giving that out here in a minute as well. I say we get right to the Rectum Riddle today, though.
Guess what's up my rectum?
Guess what?
Guess what's way up there?
Way up there, baby.
Oh, you'll never guess. So I got a clue. Yes, I got a clue for you.
Yeah.
It's a riddle, baby. Life's biggest mystery.
I saw
the
something
unknown.
colorful and I clicked
Aliens.
Easy to do.
Like, oh, yeah, there's a button. Click. And then it was the wrong one. It was yellow instead of orange. Whatever.
Hey,
I know.
Hey, let me ask, are you the one singing the high part on the... Guess what's in my rectum?
That's Brian West.
Really?
Guess
You did the whole
what?
thing? Wow.
Yeah. He's got a
Really
range, bro.
nicely done.
Thank you.
I
Thank you
guess.
very much. This is where we put something in someone's butt into riddle form, and you have to solve the blank. There's a riddle. I wrote this. It never fails. There's always something up something's rectum. And what we do is you try to guess what it is. It's pretty fun. It's pretty easy. Here we go. Pike, try to guess what's up my rectum. On your knees and pray to me. Beg for forgiveness, and I will set you free. Like the thickest dancer on the pole, my ass will lead you something in my soul. Kept for hundreds of years. It's been my cross to bear. Shoved between my cheeks a pair. Clasped together like hands in prayer. This is my body and this is my stool. My ass is being used as a time machine tool. These pages are hidden deep inside me, written for the books of Deuteronomy. Someone had an idea and wrote a thesis. For my sake, forsaken my ass, Someone had an idea and wrote a thesis. Forsaken my ass, I'm blank.
Wow. I thought it would be easier when we got to the end. Wrote a thesis. I love the Bible. The Deuteronomy was golden. If you, You got to know your books of the Bible, though.
Yes, if you don't know the books of the Bible, then the Deuteronomy joke did not land as hard. But you're on the right track with Bible. Come on, man. Bible, something rhymes with thesis.
I know, yeah. I thought it was going to be Bible, but it doesn't rhyme with thesis.
What kind of, I should say kind of rhymes with thesis. Forsaken my ass.
I'm forsaken.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think I know it. Is it Jesus?
Yeah! That's right.
Of course.
Jesus.
How could it not be?
It's, of course, Jesus. Yeah. And
That's a really good one.
oh, thank you very much. Yes. As the Rectum Riddle says, it says, this is my body and this is my stool. My ass is being used as a time machine tool. That's because for, what is it? Let me go back to the article here. The letter was written in 1777. So you're looking at like over 240 years ago. I don't know if it was a priest, but the guy, his name was Joaquin Minguez. Joaquin Minguez shoved a letter inside a statue of Jesus. And where did he shove this letter? Right up Jesus's dumb bum.
Is what?
His dumb bum. That's where he shoved it. Right in the hole, bro. He shoved a letter and then used it like a time capsule, describing life in 1777. He said, what's the biggest sports, of the era? He said, let's see. What did he say? Cards and ball. And then he noted that typhoid and malaria were also common. The main crops were wheat, rye, barley, and oats.
That's very interesting. First of all, why did the statue have an asshole?
Very accurate. A very accurate to scale replica of Jesus, I would imagine. That's what they thought.
Wow.
They're like, dude, I mean, what are we going to do here? Going to put a beehole in it? Jesus was a man. And all men have beeholes. You think that was the original? Holy shit. Someone saw Jesus taking a dump and they're like, holy shit, oh my God.
Jesus approves.
Oh, man. A statue taking a dump.
Oh, man. No, it's about the original Jesus, the OG, the OJesus.
Oh, like the flesh and blood.
Flesh, bone, and beehole, baby.
Yeah. It's the guy that was made of bread and wine. That guy.
That guy.
Imagine the shits. You ever, eat too much bread and throw some alcohol in there?
Oh.
Can you're spinning a wheel there. Who knows?
Oh my God. Yes. No wonder he was praying.
just please stop.
Stop. Why have you forsaken me? Is right. Is right. Oh no. Yeah. That's when people went to church.
Have you seen that scene on Scary Movie 2 where James Woods is the priest and he's taking a shit? He's about to perform an exorcism, but he's got to take a dump first. It's at the beginning of Scary Movie 2. And he's like,
I watched that maybe 20 years ago. Yeah, I haven't seen it since.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like zoomed up on his face, so you don't know he's shitting. He's like, Lord, release these demons. and then it zooms out to him, this, going Dumb and Dumber on the toilet. It's very good. It's very good film.
Is the sequel better than the original?
You could argue. A lot of people carry that opinion. They're both so good, though. So good. So it's hard to say.
Oh, God. Pike's taste in movies is the absolute worst. All right. Well, there you go. There's Rectum Riddle. A 400-plus-year statue of Jesus had something in its ass. Oh, man. Real quick, before we get to the $100 code word, Pike, you deserve a punishment. You lost our competition where we each had to write a song you came up with some awful, awful song.
If I had to describe you know what word I would pick? What starts with a D and it rhymes with dick, dick, dick.
You're a dick. You're a dick. You're a dick. You're a dick. You're so much of a
All right, so
That's
there
a really good part.
dick that you make me sick. You're a dick, 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 dick.
All right, there you go. So there's Pike's award-losing song. I went to the committee for some punishment ideas, and we got some here from some people. This is just the best 3, but I'm just using them as an example, so hopefully we can get some more punishment ideas in here. We've got this one from the pizza. This is, he should blow out snot both his nostrils into the palm of his hand and lick it up. Jesus Christ.
What the hell? I can't even read that.
Ugh.
Pizza, Jesus.
That's just disgusting.
Who wants to see that?
I mean, if it makes you miserable, I kind of want to see it. But that is gross. I mean, yeah. We got this one from Jason. He says full body waxing. Now, that's not bad, but I feel like you're already pretty shaved, wax clean down there anyway. So
I could use a good chest wax. I was just thinking that.
Hey, Jason, you wanted to wax me, that would be awful because I have body hair. But I feel like Pike would be enjoy it. I feel like you would.
I do. Yeah. No, it is something I would enjoy. I mean, yeah, leg hair, that's not necessary. If you're talking about waxing my head and face, then no. I don't want to be a total ball, no eyebrows.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Oh, that'd be painful. That would be painful. However, we got this third one here from @corrupted68. Donna, she writes in, hand feed an alligator, which I was like, oh, that's pretty badass. That's cool. Although, would you enjoy it? Because you can't enjoy it.
Would I enjoy getting my arm eaten off? I don't think I would. Why is it? What? That's not something you just can do. I don't think.
What are you talking about? It's Florida. What are you talking about? That's like the petting zoos there in Florida. You just go and hand feed some alligators.
They do have this place called Gatorland, which is exactly what it sounds like. There's just a bunch of gators. So I don't know if you can feed them, though. That doesn't seem like an option.
You can feed them, bro. You can feed them.
Dude, there's signs everywhere here that just beware of gators. It can be in the middle of the city at a Walmart, and it just beware of gators constantly.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense because you're in Florida, where alligators live. I think that's where they're everywhere. From.
It's got to be.
It's terrifying.
So let's put that one on the back burner for now.
No, if you want to put it on the back burner, that one goes right up to the front. So far, the best one we've gotten is hand feed an alligator. That's what I want to see. Pike, so far, you're hand feeding an alligator. But again, we'll put these votes up to the committee over there on our patreon.com/Sparks Radio. All right, good.
Okay.
Let's get to the $100 code word here. Hopefully, we can get through this episode without so much hip and skipping here from the internet, but sparksradio.com/win. That's what we want to get to. You got to type in the code word and then you win yourself $100 of my stimulus money. I'm giving out all of it. $600 going out. We're giving out $100 a week. Every Wednesday we give out the $100. So tomorrow we'll be announcing another winner of my stimulus money. Sparksradio.com/win if you want to get in. Today's word is shall. Shall, Pike. Code word shall. Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah. Well, shall we slap dicks together again, Dad?
Oh my God.
Again?
Shall. That's the word. Shall. So go on over sparksradio.com/win. Type in shall. Don't type in that sentence. Just the word shall. SHALL. And then you will be in for $100 that we announce tomorrow. Plus, there's a bunch of bonus ways to get in as well. It should be nice. All right.
Dude, with that shall. Yeah. Now it's one of those words you say it out loud. It's like, is that even a word?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, I don't know.
Shall we dance? Shall. It's kind of a weird word.
It's just should, right? Didn't we just turn it into should?
Now, I feel like should is a recommendation. Shall is definite. You know, if I said you should not pass, like Gandalf, then it would be, you know, it's kind of like, well, I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. But you shall not pass. It's kind of like, oh, fuck. He's definitely not saying I'm absolutely not going to pass here.
You're just making shit up. I mean, I'll believe you, but you're just making shit up.
No, I just totally just defined it in the perfect way.
It was a lot of like, this is the news that matters. Yes, this is the news that matters. Holy shit.
Oh, back on this. Boop.
Yeah.
Boop, boop. Why is it on? Oh, man. Boy, everything's messing up today. Sorry to cut you off there, Pike. What were you saying about shall? I didn't make it up. It's a roar.
I essentially, you just made it up, but I'm ready for the news that matters.
Why don't I do this? I'll look up the news I'll tell you about the first story while I'm doing that. You look up the definition of shall, and we'll see who shall be right about the damn thing. Go ahead. You check it out.
Okay.
Check it out.
Difference between shall and should.
Yeah. Yeah, and then give it to me. And then tell me.
Do you want it right now?
If you got it right now, sure.
Well, yeah. Apparently, should is the past tense of shall. But when we use these words or whatever, the usage is not as simple as using should in place of shall in the past tense. Should is not used in the past tense independently. It is either present or... See, now it's getting very confusing.
Not confusing. Not confusing to me because I know I'm right. So, sorry, bro.
All right. I'm going to do some research later. I'll have a full presentation for you tomorrow. How's that?
You can go ahead and present my correct findings any day you want. That's fine. I will be happy to oblige and listen. Totally fine by me. Let me do this website thing here because I put up the wrong one. You don't want to know about masks, Pike. You don't want to know about masks. You want to know about butt pants. Have you seen these butt pants? They're kind of going viral.
No.
These butt pants, they're called, yeah, I've heard of pants too, but these are called butt crack leggings. Butt crack leggings. Okay, and these pants, ladies are wearing these pants. Look at these. Look at this ass, dude. They're like $30 over on Amazon. Look at that. It's like these tight leggings, which, by the way, I don't know who invented them, but thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know who made them popular, but awesome. But now it's getting a little deceiving. It's getting a little false advertising here because they have pants that are sewn to lift and condense one's ass. And they it lifts, it sucks in, it plumps. And apparently they're amazing, according to InStyle.com. The article is, I tried the viral butt crack leggings and my rear has never looked better. This is from a lady written in her 20s. She has a before and after picture. The after's on the right, on the left, which never makes sense. You always put the after picture on the right.
What are you doing? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, completely.
Oh, it does look better. The other one's kind of just flat, and yeah, you would see it, and you'd go, oh, okay. But it's nothing you would go home and jerk off to.
But you look at this. You look at this sample picture, and some of these asses are they're too big. You know what I mean?
Like, that's ridiculous. That's the one where you see in public and you look to your buddy and you go, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's like, what?
I agree. So I wanted to pick your brain here about how you feel about the butt crack leggings. Are you happy that there are leggings for sale where these women are wearing them that lift and plump their butt under the guise that their ass is nice? Or are you like, no, that's fine. Just wear the pants. If it makes you feel better, wear them. I wanted to know what you think here, Pike. Where are you at on butt crack leggings?
I don't like it.
Oh, wow.
Just the idea of it. No. And I'm at the point where if everybody was wearing like just robes or old, Little House on the Prairie dresses, that would be fine with me. Because like, it's just, like, why do we need all this sexiness going around? Like, I'm just trying to get a coffee at 7-Eleven. I don't need. I'll go to a strip club if I want to be enticed. It's just too much.
So you're saying you're over it. Is that because you're married and getting older and you're just like, I don't want. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'm not. It's like I'm not in the game. So why am I in the field?
It sounds like you don't even want to be in the stands looking. You don't want to be.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Yeah, not at all. Is your wife standing right next to you right now, Pike? Is that it? Is she like, I'm listening? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm sure she is, yeah.
Yeah, she's taking notes. Be like, he better say he's not in the game.
Yeah. He hates them. He hates those asses. That's where I'm at. I hate them. No, I don't like when women have these advantages that we don't, where it's like, oh, I can do like makeup. I can take my otherwise normal looking face and change it and make it look way better.
Yeah.
And now I can make my ass look way better. And I can wear these other Spanx tight things that make me shrink up and look just perfectly in shape. I'm just jealous is what it is. Are you a fan?
I'm kind of split like the butt cheek pants themselves. I am a little, first of all, I think huge asses.
Ugh, awful. Ass trash booty cheeks.
Are a little much.
Yeah.
If you got butt implants, you're too far.
Oh, dude.
We
saw this one.
Yeah.
We saw this one ass like last week, Lauren and I just looked at, like I said earlier, I looked at her. I said, are you fucking kidding me? It was just so, and it was clearly implants.
Right.
Because the legs were so like normal or skinny even.
Yep.
And the ass was just like, boom. I thought, who is that?
It was like the Law and Order. Dum dum.
Yeah. Dum dum. But who's your target audience here? And maybe there's an answer to that. It's not me.
No, obviously not you. Yeah.
But it's for, I guess, somebody.
Yeah, I think in like 12 years, people are going to look back on the ass cheek implant and be like, ugh. It's almost like humongous fake boobs where people are like, no, stop it.
Yeah.
It's not
bigger
a good
isn't
look.
better.
Right.
Always.
Right.
It's a bell curve.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to age well at all. Just like giant roided out dudes. I don't think that, first of all, they don't age well. Their heart gives out. But I think the look is pretty bad as well.
Right. It'd be the same thing if we had an option to like just get a bigger penis. It would be the girls going like, come on guys, at some point it's not good anymore. So stop.
Right.
You're doing it's too much. But we don't have that option, like I said earlier.
Oh, that's never been a complaint of anyone I've known. Never heard that before in my life. But I will say this. If a girl wants to get these, I don't have a problem with it. I'm like, all right, yeah, what do I care, Pike? What do I care if people start doing it? And by the way, I feel like men should start grabbing onto this and be like, yeah, I got package pants. That's what they're called. Package pants. Makes your junk look all tight and uniform and engorged. Walk around with it. Just be like, yes, of course. It's huge. And then what are they going to do? Women are like, oh my God, I can't believe you do that. I'd be like, really? Because 90% of your body right now is a fucking Pike's magic trick. It's deceiving me. I don't understand. I saw one girl, she was on, I don't know, one Instagram. She was holding her hand over one side of her face. Gorgeous. She looked gorgeous. And then she took her hand away from the other side of the face, and it was one side was with makeup and the other side was without. And when I say makeup, she had like giant fake eyelashes and lip plumping and blah, 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 blah. Took it away from the other side, and I was like, you look like a different person. Not saying that she wasn't gorgeous, but her eye with the fake eyelash looked 12 times bigger. You know what I mean? She had like stronger cheekbones. She was all like tan and you know what I mean? Kind of, it looked like a golden bronze kind of a face. And then on this side, she was like pale as fuck, had like tiny eyeballs. Her lips looked sad. I was like, if she didn't have makeup on, I'd be like, oh yeah, no, she was pretty. But since she had makeup on, I was like, oh man, this is steroids. This is steroids.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're beauty juicing. That's what it is.
Beauty juicing. Man,
yeah.
I thought you were going to say she pulled her hand away and it was like, you know, how Two-Face looks in Dark Knight. Just like a missing face completely. That would have been something.
That would have been the best makeup job ever. That would have been like, wow. Literally put on a face. Like Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
So there you go. Look, ladies, if you have no ass and you wish you had some, get these booty things. Don't get butt implants. Get the butt cheek pants. Get yourself a pair.
Yeah. If it makes you happy, go for it. Like I said, I don't care.
Yeah, but at the same time,
you don't care what I think either.
Don't sit there and bag on dudes who try to look good and try to cheat,
right?
And do a workaround.
Oh no, that they're fully allowed to give us as much shit as they want.
That's not right.
Style.
I don't like that.
But it's just how it is. I don't like it. Yeah. Yep. Well, I'm finished. Well, here's the hot new YouTube trend that people are doing here. It's watching strangers silently study. It's blowing up. You know, much like how you can watch other people play video games, like on Twitch. Now people are starting to watch people who are just studying. It's sort of like, are you familiar with ASMR?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever got into it?
No.
Oh.
Who has time for this shit? Well, I know.
I've had time and I have gotten into it. So me. It's very relaxing. And it was almost like I spent my whole life trying to find that. And I finally discovered it. And I said, this is it. This is what I've been looking for. Because when I was growing up, I remember there would be times where, whether it was a speaker or somebody, every once in a while, somebody would be talking and it was something in their voice that would just like calm me. It just soothed me. And I just would remember wishing they would talk forever. Like if it was a presentation, I'd be like, just never let this end. My body is just like, it's like I'm on a drug. And I could never find that feeling again until I found ASMR. I'm like, that's what this is. It's designed to induce this feeling. You've obviously never felt it. I'm sorry.
I've never felt like anyone should talk forever. There's definitely a point where I'm like, oh God, this guy's got to stop talking because I got to go. I can't deal with this anymore. Especially if he's droning on like Bill Stein. No. What's that guy's name? Not Bill Nye. Not R.L. Stein.
Ben Stein?
Ben Stein. Yeah.
The brothers.
Dude, I am so tired today. Yes, Ben Stein. Perfect. Yes. So when you hear Ben Stein talk, you're like, oh, this is it. This is exactly what I've been looking for.
Yeah, I would say so. Like his spiel in The Mask when he says, masks are, we all wear masks, Mr. Ipkiss. Yeah, I think that whole bit I could have listened to forever.
I love how you reference The Mask and not Ferris Bueller, the more famous movie he's from.
I didn't see Ferris Bueller until like a month ago. So it's amazing that I've even seen it now. But I decided, you know what? Fuck it. Let's watch this movie.
It's a fun
one.
I
gotta say, it was okay.
Yeah, it was a fun one. Okay. I like Ferris Bueller a lot. Yeah. No, I don't feel the same about ASMR as you do, and I don't feel the same about watching people study. Just like I don't want to watch people eat. Just like I don't want to, like, dude, do something productive with your time. You got to make things happen in the time that you have to make things happen. You just sit there and watch people study. What are you doing with your life? Why don't you study as well and become smarter?
Okay, well, that's what they're doing. that's the idea, is like they're studying and then they throw somebody else on studying. It's like they're studying with somebody, or it kind of gives them that like library atmosphere. So it's calming, it's motivating. So
what's a library atmosphere? Library atmosphere is just being quiet and reading a book. Like I could be in a library atmosphere when I'm on the toilet.
Well, it's not pure silence. There's like pencils scratching and keyboards clicking.
Oh, for God's sakes. This is people are too inside their heads. Here's what you do. Go for a walk, come back and read a book. You're going to feel way better than watching a YouTube video of someone studying. Ridiculous.
Oh, you got a lot of opinions on how other people should live their lives. Huh?
Yeah, it should start with moving, exercise. Dude, you know what? Exercise is the biggest cheat code into feeling better ever. Easiest cheat code ever. You feel like shit, go move your body a little bit. Your brain's going to release all kinds of great chemicals. It's a drug, dude. It's a cheat code. That's all it is. You want to feel calm and soothed and whatever, go for a 6-mile walk. Come back and tell me if you still feel the same. You don't. You're a changed person. Guarantee it.
I guess I missed the day that you became, Rex Kwon Do of fitness. When did this happen?
I'm serious. I'm just saying, people got to move their butt. Move your keister and you'll be a better person.
Yeah, it's true. What did somebody say once about fitness? It's like if you could bottle the feeling that working out gives you into like a pill, it would cure depression and anxiety and everything.
Yeah, they did that.
Maybe a crate. What do you mean they did that? They did that.
It's called MDMA. It's the same chemicals that you release from your brain. You're releasing oxytocin. You're releasing what are the two chemicals that basically dopamine and serotonin, right?
Serotonin, that's the goodie. Yeah. That's the goodie.
All right, and then dopamine. You're releasing those two happy chemicals into your anything that releases those two chemicals into your body. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you're feeling. So yeah, it's the same feeling.
What's MDMA?
That's Molly. That's ecstasy.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean like a legal drug.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, all I'm saying is just go for a walk, get some fresh air, come back. You're going to feel better. That's it. Don't worry about watching a YouTube video of people doing. Everyone's just lazy. That's just it, dude. Everyone's just lazy. And I get it. I'm lazy too. But if you feel like, oh man, I just feel like shit. I'm not happy. I'm angry. I'm pissy. I'm tired. I'm whatever. I'm like, all right, I get it. Just go for a walk. Come back. And not even a run, just a walk. Go for a walk. I'm a big proponent for walking.
Yeah. Some people are you going to go walk today?
Yeah, I will walk today.
18-degree weather. Are you going outside to walk or are you walking inside?
I will walk outside in this cold weather. Yeah. Every Friday I go for walks outside with my daughter. And yeah. And I bundle her up in snow pants and hat and gloves and the whole thing. And we go for like a 2-mile walk. We come back and she's in a great mood. She didn't even walk. I'm pushing her on a tricycle. She's in a great mood. I'm in a better mood. It's just, that's just it, man. I'm telling you, every time you can go for a walk, go for a walk. I got a treadmill right over there. I'm going to go for a walk.
You pushed her on a trike for 2 miles?
Yeah, I tried
to kind of bend over to do that?
No, this thing's got this dope-ass handle that comes up out of the back of the tricycle that I can just push. It's awesome.
Oh, cool. My back was getting sore thinking about you. Just kind of hunched over, pushing her on a trike. Ugh.
No. Yeah, it's cool. And they got it all made. They thought of everything for kids now. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know why I'm such a hard ass about exercise this morning. You're right.
I guess.
I think I need to go for a walk. I'm in kind of a mood.
Please do. Just keep walking.
I'm going to go for a walk
until you think you feel better. And then walk a little more.
That's right. Dude, you know what's the best? You know what is the best? When you walk to a destination for something. and then you can walk back. That's the best.
The best? That's the worst.
No.
When you realize, like, oh, shit, I got to go back now, too.
No.
It's like, can I get an Uber now?
The worst is when you just aimlessly walk and you're like, oh, I think that's good. And then you turn around and walk back. No. If you're like, I'm going to walk to the store to get a coffee, then get the coffee, drink it, then walk back. That's like, oh. Dude, that's like my retirement right there. That's all I want to do when I'm retired. Just be like, yeah, I'm just going to walk up, get a coffee, go to the bookstore, and walk back home. Sit down. That's the best. That's all I want to do.
Huh. Yeah, okay. I can get down with that. Sorry for shitting on it just a minute ago.
Yeah, how dare you? You just shat all over my dreams.
just pissy and shitty all over the thing.
I guess. Hey, that's it for the show. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Make sure you're following at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media. He is a great man who hates exercise, wants Botox, and hates your giant ass if you're a lady or a man. He thinks it's unnatural and you shouldn't have gotten those implants. I am at Sparks Radio on all social media. No Botox. Big fan of exercise. Love walking and thinks Pike should feed an alligator. If you have any more suggestions for Pike's punishment, please hit me up on Instagram. That'd be amazing. Or you can always hit up Pike, but Pike, please promise me that you're going to share the information.
Of course.
I don't believe you. So please hit me up on the social media. That'd be great. If you could, hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend. Sorry about all the internet issues. If you're streaming today, I don't know what was going on. Random and weird. But that is it for the show. Pike, any final words?
Well, could it be my fault? I never consider it could be my internet.
Show's over, motherfuckers. Now get out of here.